That was pretty cool, right? That was all filmed on the pocket-sized Mini 3 Pro, with most of the shots being in 4K D-Cinelite. There are a lot of reasons why you should like this drone. The first being the quality. This tiny drone can do 4K in D-Cinelite and it does 10-bit with an almost 1-inch sensor. There's actually 1/1.3. It's almost a 1-inch sensor in this tiny drone. The second thing I really like about this drone is how quick the setup is. I just flip these legs out, turn it on, then I just turn the controller on and I'm ready to fly. And I never had to calibrate it once, which was a really annoying thing I had to do with my older drone. The next big thing about this drone is the low light capabilities. It has a really big aperture at 1.7, and the sensor of course helps since it's almost 1 inch. And this drone has dual native ISO, which really helps with the quality and in low light. The next thing to like about this drone is the gimbal. The gimbal is really awesome since it has the craziest tilt up to any drone. It has this cutout area, it can tilt up really high, and you can get really cool shots. Also, it's really stable and great for time lapses. The fifth thing I really like about this drone is the footprint it has. You can just fold it up like this and have a 4K drone that takes up almost no space in your camera bag. And if you have the standard batteries, it's actually ultralight at only 249 grams, so you don't have to even get a license for the drone if you're using it just for recreational purposes. And of course, these propellers are very well designed as they are very wide and they spin slower as this is a very light drone. That means they're extremely quiet and you can barely hear them. I think that the mini lineup just became 99.9% of what every consumer needs. And even for professionals, this is basically all you need. But there are a couple of features that one might want to get a different drone. The first thing is wind. Of course, this thing is small, and that comes with the good thing of being able to travel with it easily, but it also gets thrown around in the wind, especially in high winds. The next thing are sensors on the side, which this drone lacks. But you have to invest in a way more expensive drone to get sensors on the side. I don't find it a big deal. I think the sensors in the front do a great job, and you should just watch out where you're flying and you'll be good. The last thing is the smaller image sensor. Of course, it's almost 1 inch, but it's still pretty small. And if you want a bigger sensor, then you have to invest in something like the DJI Mavic 3. But let's just say you want to capture an epic sunset. So you fill your pockets, hop in the car, zoom to the location, prepare, and finally take off.